In this video, I'll show you how to take data from your Microsoft SQL Server database and display it in Zendesk in the app sidebar. So what I'm going to show you works for Zendesk Support, Zendesk Chat, and Zendesk Cell, but I'm going to show you Zendesk Support. So the tool I'm going to use is called FactBranch. And if you go to factbranch.com and create an account, the first screen you'll see is this. And as we want to show data in the FactBranch Zendesk app, this is what I'm going to select now. This creates a data pipeline, and data pipelines in FactBranch can always consist of a trigger. In our case, that's a Zendesk app that I'm going to install later on. And then a series of nodes. In our case, the most basic data pipeline only has a display node, and we're going to create a MySQL node now that queries our database. So I'm going to select Microsoft SQL Server. And the first thing I have to do, of course, is connect to my SQL Server and enter my credentials. So I'm just using a test database, of course. And click connect. And if your credentials are correct, you will automatically get forwarded to your to the node, and the SQL server is selected. Your credentials and your data source is automatically selected as authentication method. So now I'm going to create a simple query, just selecting all from my customer table. And I'm gonna filter by email address. So I wanna use the custom email address that I get from the Zendesk app. So to select the variable for the email field, I'm gonna look at my input data and copy the variable here. And if I'm pasting it here, you'll see. So this is the variable format in FactBranch. It's $. Then it takes the data it receives from the trigger and selects the email field. This will substitute whatever data it receives from the trigger in the final query. So if I run this now, it runs all right, but it doesn't return any rows. And that's because I don't have any test.example.com rows in my database. So I can edit the input data here and say, for example, Alice, and save. And run the query again. And now, because I have alice@example.com in my database, it returns a row. So that's how you can try out different input data and run your query with different filters. So now that my query returns results, I'm gonna head back to my data pipeline overview and show you how it looks now. It's triggered, then it runs the query, and finally it displays results. And I'm gonna config the display node now. As you can see, it receives a bunch of data, in this case one row from the SQL node. And a nice FactBranch feature is the generate a UI button. And if I hit this button, it based on the data it receives here, it creates an HTML template. So because this is HTML, you can go in and edit the fields. For example, if you want to say address instead of street address, you'll just edit it here. The templating language is based on Liquid or Ginger 2. So if you're familiar with both of those or any of those, you'll feel right at home. So now that we're happy with the output, let's head back to the flow, to the data pipeline. And the only thing that's left for us is to install the Zendesk app. So if you go to the trigger config page, you'll find links to the 3 marketplace pages for our 3 apps and an API key that you need for installation. So I'm going to copy it. And if you go to the Zendesk Support marketplace page, for example, and hit install, and select your account and install, you'll be forwarded to the installation page. I'm going to paste my API key here. If you want to restrict the app to just some agents, you can activate role or group restriction here. Don't want to do that now. I'm just installing. And after a few seconds, if I go back to my ticket and refresh the apps, you'll see that FactBranch runs. It runs my query. It has taken the customer email address from the ticket, ran the query, and displays the results. So that's everything you need to display data from an SQL Server database in Zendesk, in the Zendesk ticket. As I've said earlier, everything I've shown you now also applies for and works the same for Zendesk Chat and for Zendesk Sell. So if you use any of those apps, go to factbranch.com and start your 14-day free trial now.